Welcome. Today we're going to talk about Maryland Community Pathways Waiver Services. It's important to note that every state in the country has a developmental disability waiver, at least one. We're going to focus on Maryland today because that is where First Maryland Disability Trust does most of their business, well, does all of their business. When someone qualifies for a developmental disability waiver in Maryland, it opens the door to services that help them live, work, and thrive in their community. These supports are designed around each person's goals, whether that's learning new skills, finding a job, or simply having the help they need to live more independently. In this video, we'll take a quick look at the four main types of services available through Maryland's Developmental Disabilities Administration, or DDA, Community Pathways Waiver for Individuals with Developmental Disabilities. As a quick reminder, this video and all the videos you can find on this YouTube channel are for general information. They should not be considered legal or financial advice. Everyone's situation is different, so please talk with a qualified professional before making any changes. Let's dive in. Starting with personal supports. These are day-to-day services that help a person stay healthy, safe, and as independent as possible, both at home and in the community. That might include help with the cooking, cleaning, budgeting, or even learning how to use public transportation. Personal supports are flexible. They can take place during the day, in the evening, or on weekends, whatever fits best with the person's schedule and needs. Next is community living, sometimes known as meaningful day services. These programs focus on participation, connection, and lifelong learning. They may include structured day programs, volunteer opportunities, or communities that help people build friendships and stay engaged. The goal is to support a full and meaningful life, one that goes beyond just meeting basic needs. And frequently, what you'll find is these will come into play when somebody can't work an 8-hour day. They don't want individuals who are being supported by a Medicaid waiver spending all of their time in a house. They want people engaged in their community as much as possible. Third, we have vocational services. These are employment-related supports that help people explore careers, gain job skills, and maintain meaningful work. Unlike the support you could receive from the Department of Rehabilitation, in Maryland, that is called DOORS, these supports are meant to be long-term. Often, you will include transitioning from DOORS to vocational support in your person-centered plan. It could mean short-term job coaching, long-term supported employment, or help finding a job that matches someone's strengths and interests. It may also include transportation to and from the job site. In short, vocational services focus on opportunity and inclusion in the workforce. Finally, residential supports are the part of the waiver that focus on where a person lives. These services can range from a few hours of support each day to 24-hour staff coverage in a group home. They may also include shared living arrangements, where a person lives with a trained host family or support for someone who lives on their own. The level of help is based on a person's need, but the goal is always the same: to promote safety, stability, and independence at home. I'm not 100% sure if Maryland has the trained host families. I'm more familiar with the group homes and the ability for an individual to live with their parents or with somebody else and providing the support in the house. It's important to note you cannot receive both residential and personal supports at the same time. It's one or the other. And if you're receiving residential support, there is going to be a contribution of care expectation, meaning the individual who is being served is going to have to pay the organization that is taking care of the individual. In 2025, that amount is typically not more than $375 a month. At least I have not seen it more than $375 a month. And it'll come from the individual, typically comes from the individual Social Security payment. So in closing, every service under Maryland's Community Pathways Waiver is person-centered. It's built around the individual's unique goals and circumstances. No two plans are going to look the same, and that's the point. In future videos, we'll take a closer look at each of these areas and how they fit together, including how representative payees, trustees, and families can help make sure everything runs smoothly. I'm Eric Jorgensen with First Maryland Disability Trust. If this helped, please subscribe to our channel and check out our new advanced planning playlist for short, plain language videos on trust, benefits, and financial coordination. There may not be very many videos right now because we are adding them as we build the library. So staying subscribed will keep you up to date as we add new videos. Videos will be released every other Thursday by 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you have questions, drop them in the comments or reach out by emailing info@firstmdtrust.org. Thank you for watching.